Back with Midcap Masala, and before the break we were interacting with the management of Goldium International. Now time to put the spotlight on Ramky Infra, shifting from one sector to the other. Slightly softer set of numbers this time around. The revenue was up 24%, but the PAT has taken a knock of about 47%. EBITDA is lower by 62%, and we've seen a very massive EBITDA margin contraction too, to just 6.1% compared from 20% this time last year. So let's understand what has caused this softness. More importantly, what's the outlook on recovery and the growth ahead? We've got Mr. Sunil Nair, the CEO of Ramky Infra, joining us on the show. Mr. Nair, hi, good morning. Just trying to understand what happened in the quarter gone by, what has caused such sharp contraction in your bottom line as well as your margins, and what's the outlook on recovery?
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Morning.
Yeah, our first quarter performance reflects the strength and discipline of our execution engine. On a standalone basis, we grew revenue by 27.5% and net profit by nearly 31% year on year. Most importantly, our consolidated operation swung back into profit on a sequential basis after a soft fourth quarter. If you compare with the last quarter had some exceptional items, which are basically stake sale of one of our operating assets, so it's not comparable. So if you exclude that item, we grew 5% on our top line.
Okay, and the order book position at the end of the first quarter, Mr. Nair, stood at about 9,000 crores. Now that we have already 40 days in after that, what is the order book currently? What is the bid pipeline looking like? And how have order inflows been so far this quarter?
As of today, the backlog stands at 12,000 crores overall. The pipeline is pretty strong, both in India and internationally. We're bidding on a number of projects in our water wastewater segments. We are bidding on the industrial parks in India. So we overall see the momentum. We see a good growth in our top line and bottom line this year.
Okay, looking forward to that. Mr. Nair, you did say the order backlog is at 12,000 crores right now as we speak. How much of that is executable within FY27? What will the revenue contribution be from your existing order book, and how much of it will spill over to FY28?
Currently we estimated that all of these revenue which are going to come from our existing order backlog. We haven't factored in the new order books. Obviously, in the quarter 2 and 3, we expect a significant order inputs. But our plans are generally, it's on the existing order backlog, which are substantial. So that will translate into revenue this year.
And what will your FY27 revenue guidance be from about 1850 crore of revenue that you reported in FY26? Now that first quarter has been very strong, the pipeline looks very good. What kind of growth should we expect for the full year?
We don't give any guidance in terms of the numbers, but I can tell you that with the current backlog, I mean, there's going to be significant growth in the top line and the bottom line.
Okay. And Mr. Nair, between water, industrial and urban solutions, can you give us a split of your order book? And more importantly, where you see, within which segment are you seeing the most growth potential?
Significant order backlogs are in water wastewater. If you look at that, that would be in terms of water wastewater would be around 5,000 crores. Industrial parks would be around the 6,000 crores, and the other segment contribute another 1,000 crores.
Okay, and Mr. Nair, how has government tendering been shaping up? That's the first part of the question, and also on international expansion. I believe you were also focusing on that, especially the Middle Eastern region. Has there been any impact of West Asia?
Okay, and government tenders, quite a number of tenders are currently we are working on the water wastewater sectors and industrial parks in India. Where in the international market, we are focusing largely on the water wastewater, especially in the Middle East market. There is, we don't see any slowdown. There are bids gone in the UAE. There are bids going into Qatar and Saudi Arabia. So we don't see any changes as of today in our, the order books.
Okay, that sounds good. Lastly, Mr. Nair, while your standalone debt is nil, the consolidated debt on the books of the company is around 830 crore rupees. Can you help me understand where is the debt in the company right now? What's your plan to start repaying some of it?
You see, we are monetizing our stabilized assets. These stabilized assets, future revenues, we have a build, own, operate, and harm model project, new projects. So we are reinvesting this back into these large BOT and the HAM projects, which we have won in the last quarter. So there are stabilized assets, which has a steady future revenues. We have to be monetizing them.
Okay, so that's the outlook for the next few quarters. Mr. Nair, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now.
Thank you. Thank you.
And with that, it's